create this for the likes. I created this in a moment I didn't think I'd survive. Hey love, what's good, what's good? Welcome to the Solo Woman Collective. The space that I wish I had when I was losing myself in love and calling it loyalty. I'm LaQuanta McIntyre. I am the creator of the Detachment Diary. And if you ever stayed too long, beg for clarity, I forgot who you were while you were trying to be enough. You are not alone. I want you to pause for a second, okay? Because you are just in the middle of your becoming. And this space was built for moments like this. Guys, woo, how can I do this video without getting like too personal, but personal? Because there's a lot of things going on right now, y'all. Like, I'm tired. Like, there's just a lot of things going on right now. I got a lot of things going on at once. But I have to get this video done because this is very important. Very, very important, guys. I want you to first know this. The Detachment Diary is God's work, y'all. This is God's work. This is purpose work. This has nothing to do with the new digital product era that we in, with everybody's wanting to make a quick buck, which of course we want to be paid for our time, y'all. But the Detachment Diary, it is a digital product. It's a mini course that will be coming to you soon. But this particular product, of course, is tugging at women's hearts. Okay, like, this is healing. Okay, I literally combined all of my therapy, counseling, life experiences, books I've read, my own courses, guys, because I'm a certified life coach as well, where I help emotionally empower women. So I just combined all of this into one and decided to come up with something that I pray to God could help women get over heartbreak. That is the main thing, heartbreak. Because a lot of our scars are from relationships. Let's just be honest. A lot of our scars are from relationships. And not only that, childhood traumas. However, childhood trauma is really what is the incubator for what we go through in our adulthood, if we are being completely 1000 about this. Okay, so today I just wanted to kind of create a video to give you guys just a little backstory on the Detachment Diary, and why I created it. Again, I'm gonna go kind of in depth, but not fully in depth, because I have so much. I have a lot more content that I'm going to release in the next coming months, that is just going to give you more insight on me, my relationship woes, and etc. So stay tuned. So guys, I just kind of want to first start out with the breaking point. I don't want to go down a whole strew of my relationship experiences. I think I need to just talk about the breaking point for me. I was in a long-term relationship. I'm gonna say this relationship was about a good 6 to 7 years, so very long-term. Okay, for me, this was actually like my first real relationship dynamic, y'all. In this relationship, I literally, in my mind, in my heart, felt like I did everything right, even though I didn't. You know, if you talk to that person now, and now that I'm mature and healed, I understand more of the things I could have done differently. But I felt like at the time I was doing everything right. I felt like it was my job to serve, cater, you know, say yes to a lot of things, even though that didn't go well, because I would suppress so much, to the point where when it was something that I didn't like, it would come out like real bad to the point where it was just like, wait, you should have just been speaking your mind, because this ain't healthy. But yeah, I was one of those people that felt like as long as you know, are I guess, waiting on your man hand and foot, he shouldn't have a problem. He shouldn't be complaining. We'll get into that backstory a little bit more later. Okay. But anyways, make a long story short, I really lost my identity in the relationship. I centered that person. I got rid of a lot of my hobbies and goals that I really enjoyed so I could really focus on this relationship, because I just felt like I really wanted to experience and feel love. And it took me a while to really realize that I wasn't getting that out of that relationship. I wasn't getting true love. I felt like I was, and that was simply because the person was still around me physically. I felt like just because they were still around me physically, and they kept coming back even after our arguments, that this person really loved me. But all of that time I didn't realize that I was performing. I was the only one I was literally in a show, and I was the only one that was performing. It's almost like I was trying to earn love, if that makes sense. And that was going on for the entire relationship. From my perspective, I felt like I was trying to get this person to see who I was, because the way the energy was reciprocated to me, I just felt like I wasn't enough. I felt like I wasn't doing enough. So I felt like I needed to continue to do more. And I kept doing to the point where I broke. I broke to the point of weakness. And I felt like that was starting to be taken advantage of. I was starting to be taken advantage of because of how weak I had become. So it was one day I decided that I no longer wanted to live in this identity. I don't know who that woman was, but I was like, I don't want to be this woman anymore. And I finally womaned up and I walked away. After walking away, I still operated in a broken space. I dated other people, because that's what we do, and I think I kind of almost did the rebound thing a little bit, but that didn't do nothing but bring more heartbreak. But anyways, I found myself, still operating in a broken space, even with dating other people. And I just remember that one final person I was dating, it felt like death all over again. So after that last situation, guys, I was like, this is it. That's it. I want to do something to help me get through this. So I came up with a very strategic plan on what would help me get through my heartache, what it was that I needed to do. And it was a very long process of figuring out. But I came up with a plan. I came up with it. And now I feel whole. I feel happy. I feel better than I ever have, guys. Like, I have boundaries like no other. Sometimes it might be a little too rough, but I'm telling you, the glow up has been real. Things have really changed for the better. I started a business, guys. My business did well. I got closer to God. Oh my gosh, got in the best shape of my life. Like, man, things really have made a turnaround. I got my money right. I'm talking about budget queen, saving, money and savings, money and investments, things that I never thought I would be doing. And it all came behind just having a plan. But I had to learn how to detach from the need to feel like I had to have love to feel validated. So that is what the Detachment Diary is going to help you do, guys. You have to learn how to do this in steps. If you're dealing with heartbreak, you can't go from A to Z, think that you are going to break up with someone and overnight you're going to be able to thrive and become the person you always dreamed of. No, you have to go through a grieving process. That is what this is going to do. This system is going to hold your hand as you go through that grievance. The reason why I decided to come up with a 30-day no contact structure, because that's what the Detachment Diary essentially is. It's a 30-day no contact structure where you completely lose contact and detach from the person who's caused the harm. I decided to do that because that is going to be the best way to find yourself. I tried it both ways. I've tried to go through my healing while in contact, and I decided to go no contact. And the no contact way works the best, because whenever you are still in contact with that person, romantically especially, it creates that cycle over and over again. It reopens those wounds. Now, I do understand that a lot of people have kids with a person, or you live with that person. Don't worry, because I got something for that too. You can still detach and do no contact even if you have children with this person or you have a shared space. That will be coming soon. But for now, we're just, keeping it very, very surface level, okay? So again, this is a 30-day no contact structure where you are going to literally have voice notes every single day, journal prompts, interactive journaling, motivational videos. I mean, I'm providing you with all kind of different tools. I wanted to go this route because I read that the 30-day no contact rule was the easiest and quickest way to get over someone. And so I remember when I first went on my journey of wanting to detach from a heartbreak way back in the day, I remember that I bought all kind of 30-day no contact books. I downloaded 30-day no contact apps, and although they helped, none of them were quite like this particular structure here. So this is not going to be just an ebook or an app that tells you day by day on how you're going to feel or give you some kind of journal prompts. This is guiding you. I'm talking about telling you how you're going to feel, what he's thinking, pure psychology, okay, healing rituals. I really put a lot into this, and that is why it's taken me a while to really release this, because I want to make sure that this is like quality healing for you, okay? You don't always need therapy. You don't. But if you can get a therapist in the process, that will be even better. But with this, you may not need one. I'm just going to keep it real. So guys, that's all I got for this video today. I just wanted to give you a very shallow surface level video on what inspired this project. Whenever I get a little more time, I'll go a little deeper. If you haven't already, follow me on Instagram, because on Instagram it is a little more personal. But yeah, besides that, if you need more information on how to thrive in this season, I have more videos that will pop up on your screen right now. But in the meantime, please be sure you rate, comment, and subscribe to the video, and I'll talk to you later. Peace out.